Welcome back to Sportsline. Jon Burton with you here on News Channel 5 Plus. Great to have you with us. You can follow me on Twitter. Two ways to follow me, at Jon Burton 32 and at NC5_Jon Burton. Either one works. I check both frequently. I would love to hear your feedback on Twitter and social media. Also my Facebook page. No shortage of ways to connect with me, so I love to hear from the sports fans here in Nashville. Once again, it's the Titans at the San Francisco 49ers, although the game will be played in Santa Clara, California. Just a minor thing. It's kind of like when the Buffalo Bills actually play in Orchard Park. New York Giants actually play in New Jersey. You get the idea. But it is the 49ers, the San Francisco 49ers. Only a 3-win team, but a team that's really starting to play extremely well. We mentioned it last segment with Cameron Wolf of ESPN.com that this is a team that traded for Jimmy Garoppolo to be their franchise quarterback. He's already won them a couple of games. They're starting to feel good about the way things are going out there. And a game that the Titans cannot look past. They really need to go in there and get off to a good start, or it could be a long day for the two-tone blue. Let's hit the phone lines real quick. We got Mark on line. Which line? Mark's on line 1. Hey, Mark, what's up?
I think the Titans, I just got to say the Titans need another quarterback. They need another quarterback.
You're ready to give up on Marcus Mariota already? Who would you rather have? Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you calling. Yeah, leaves the line open, 737-7767. See, you can't make a comment like that and not give a reason. Marcus Mariota is going to be fine. He's got some things to work out. He's your franchise quarterback. He's not going anywhere. Mark's on line 2. What's up, Mark?
Hello there.
Hi, you're on the air. Who's this? This is
Dwight.
Hi, Dwight. I'm sorry. I mixed up the name. My bad.
Hey, I love y'all's show and getting caught up on all kinds of stuff. And I think, well, first, just briefly, I played football in high school, and I played semi-pro in Oklahoma before I moved to Nashville. But I think Mariota's injury-prone, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. I feel our linebackers are getting sucked in, and I'm just a little concerned about if Mariota's the future. Great kid, great work ethic, good guy, kind of got that surfer in him a little bit, but there comes a point when you got to fish or cut bait. And
well, let me stop you there, Dwight. I think I know where you're going with this. And listen, I'll tell you a little story, okay? I'm from New York. Follow a team called the New York Giants. They drafted a quarterback in 2004 named Eli Manning.
Yeah.
And about halfway through the 2007 season, Eli Manning was throwing interceptions all over the yard. Giants were losing games. His own GM was calling him out for being skittish. And the fan base and the organization was this close to giving up on him.
Mm-hmm.
They stuck with him, and he ended up beating the 18-0 New England Patriots that year in the Super Bowl, and he was named MVP. And 4 years later, he won another Super Bowl and won another MVP. I think it's a little early to cut bait on Marcus Mariota right now. He had 2 outstanding seasons his first 2 years. This year, yeah, he's battling injuries. Yeah, he's been a little interception prone, but name me a young quarterback that you'd rather have right now other than Marcus Mariota.
Oh, well, I mean, good point. But you got to realize Manning's from a pedigree breed there. And, that will come to the surface with a guy like Manning, if that makes any sense.
I think I see where you're getting at there. Look, Mariota, you're right. He's not having a good season. He's been injured all 3 years. He's been the starter. That is something to look at. But I look at this offseason that he had, never really got a chance. He focused more on rehabbing his injury than he did getting better and learning the offense a little bit. Let's see. Real quick, let's see how he finishes the year, number one. And number two, assuming he gets through the entire year healthy, let's see how he does next year after having a full healthy offseason of OTAs, minicamp, training camp, offseason workouts, etc. Go ahead.
I noticed, though, and look, I'm not bashing the guy. I'm just
right.
I noticed when he came back training camp, he broke his leg. He had all off season. It looked like he came back about 25 pounds. He looked skinny. And I was like, what has he been doing in the off season? I don't know if you noticed that. His shoulders, his traps, he looks like he wasn't doing his power cleans. Looks like he wasn't doing his front squats. His chest, he looked like he lost 25 pounds. So maybe that right there, not getting in the weight room to defend yourself against these injuries that will come along. So anyway,
well,
that's just what I saw.
No, that's a great point, Dwight, and thanks for the call. We appreciate it. But we've seen a lot of workout warriors always in the training room. I covered Rob Johnson. He was a guy that was a physical specimen. He was always getting injured. Sometimes it's luck of the draw. I personally don't believe in the whole addict that someone is quote unquote injury prone. I just think sometimes, look, football's a tough game, man. It's tough on the body, and not everybody can handle everything that goes with playing football on a regular basis. Sometimes you can train and diet, do all the things to get yourself ready, and you're still going to get injured. I think it's luck of the draw. So I wouldn't throw dirt on Marcus Mariota just yet. Let's just see how the season plays out. Let's talk to Gus on line 1. Gus, what's up, man?
Hey, John, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Thanks for calling. Happy holidays, man.
Hey, you two, real quick, before we talk some Titans.
Yeah.
When the Nashville Sound season's going to start?
The exact date, and I don't have that on me. I mean, we can find it in the break. I can let you know. It's usually sometime in late April, early May.
Baseball fan. I'd like to get out there to a game or two at that new park they got.
You haven't been yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you got to get out there, man. It's beautiful. It's a lot of fun.
I'm on a fixed income.
I understand.
Mariota.
Yeah.
What relationship do him and Bill Mularkey have? I mean, are they good friends, do you think?
Are they good friends? I don't know if they're good friends. They seem to have a really good working relationship, and that's usually better than being friends, quite frankly. They talk about the mutual respect they have for one another. They seem to work very well together. So do they go out to dinner? I don't know. I doubt it. But I'm sure that they have a solid working friendship, a working relationship. I haven't heard anything other, to the contrary of that.
What I think they need to do is, like when we lost games at Antioch High School, we'd run after games on Friday night. Why don't the coaches make these guys run?
Because it's the NFL. You can't do that. These guys are making millions of dollars. You can't do that. The Players Association wouldn't allow that.
How do you get to them to make them understand what they're doing?
Well, this team does have a winning record. Let's not forget that, Gus.
Okay, but they lost the game. Why can't they run? They could do those burpees or up downs after the game?
Immediately after the game, like on the field?
Well, yeah. I mean, just show that we're not going to put up with this effort.
Yeah, maybe in practice, but not on the field during games, Gus. That's probably not. No.
And I agree with that earlier caller. Mariota looks like he's dropped about 75 pounds. I saw him once at I've seen him on TV, and I think he's dropped some weight.
Perhaps he has. I don't think 75 pounds worth of weight, but maybe he is a little lighter. I think, come to think of it, I think he did report to camp a little bit lighter than the Titans maybe expected and or wanted him to be. I don't know if that's a direct correlation to the injuries. I don't know. But he seems to protect himself pretty well when he runs. So I think it's just one of those years, a combination of injuries and just flat out not playing well at times. But again, I personally, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'm not ready to throw dirt on this kid yet. So only 3 years in, I think the arrow is pointing up for Marcus Mariota this year, notwithstanding. And let's not forget, he wins 3 more games. He gets the Titans back into the playoffs for the first time since 2008. Not too shabby. Gus, thanks for the call. We appreciate it. All right, let's now hear from Titans head coach Mike Mularkey after Wednesday's practice in Tempe, Arizona. Titans getting set for the 49ers on Sunday.
Lawan did not practice today. Just want to be precautionary. We think he'll go tomorrow. Cyprian came out, was getting ready to practice, just had some spasms in his low back. We held him out. Again, we'll day-to-day with him. Supernal. Ankle still bothering him. A little bit tomorrow, we'll see, but not able to go today. And then Morgan was limited, so he did more than we expected.
Marcus was a full go.
Marcus was. everybody else was full go.
Now that you're out here, what are your thoughts on how this is different from being back in Nashville, and is this a positive thing?
No, I think it's. I mean, obviously the weather is helpful. Being on the grass, I think there's a chance we were going to have to go in and be on turf possibly in Nashville, and I was just worried about that if we don't have to. And obviously, saving that travel time this weekend will be a bonus. But I think it's been good. We've gotten a lot of work done. Our guys can spend some more time studying up on the opponent. They can spend some more time in the spa and using the hot tubs and everything available to them. It's been a good experience.
How much is the team building and the buy-in that you guys have worked so hard to establish over the last 2 years? How much is now the time that you look to that to pay off?
I think it's important, especially where we're sitting right now, the position we're sitting in. I think it's important that we have a very close football team, and they know where we're at this time. They know the situation we're in, the position we're in, and again, based on the way we get things done today with the walkthrough today, the practice we had, it was very good. I mean, very good. Didn't miss a beat.
That game and being isolated could be seen as lending itself to a hangover. That guys are past it on a Wednesday like they usually are.
Oh, I would think so. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've lost a game before and come back, and I'm not sure the last time we lost 2 in a row, but they've typically responded like I would expect them to.
How good for Marcus to be a full go, and he looked good to you today?
It was good. Again, we were going to let him do as much as he wanted, and he took the normal amount of reps, so that was good to see.
He opened that session with us by apologizing, saying he was pissed, which is something plenty of guys will say plenty of time. What's that tell you about him?
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. I wasn't sure what he said. I heard him, but that doesn't surprise me. But, he's just a very competitive man, and I guess he let his emotions get to him.
You think it's maybe good for? I mean, we talked about how level-headed he is, but it was kind of cathartic.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't at all. I like that. I like that team. I mean, I can tell you, a couple years ago, it wasn't that way, and it wasn't a disappointing. It wasn't emotional. It is now. It's very disappointing, and there's a lot of. I mean, I think that's a good thing the way this team's reacting.
Did you put it behind when he practices those? You kind of put it behind him. He's not a. I don't imagine.
No, I haven't seen him do that.
Yeah.
I have not seen him do that yet. No.
On Monday you addressed Marcus's knee injury early in the game, affecting the way he played, the calls that you were able to make. How about the accumulation of injuries he suffered from the end of last season, the hamstring injury this year? Does that factor in? Has it limited his play at all this season?
Yeah, I mean, it has. Again, the times that he's had those injuries, it's limited to whether we've known and we've had a game plan, or it's happened in games and we've had to adjust the game plan. It's something you've got to do for everybody. I mean, even when Lawan went out, we had to do some things differently that we had planned and we couldn't do. So that's just the way it works. I mean, that's any player.
Your thoughts on the cumulative?
All right, it's head coach Mike Mularkey speaking to the media in Tempe, Arizona after Wednesday's practice. Titans and the San Francisco 49ers coming up Sunday from Santa Clara, California. You can watch that game over on NewsChannel 5 on Sunday afternoon. Big game for the Titans in need of a win as they look to keep their playoff and divisional hopes alive. Currently 1 game behind the Jacksonville Jaguars for first place in the AFC South. All right, when we come back, we're going to switch gears and talk a little hockey. The Predators getting set to open a 3-game, I love this holiday music, a 3-game Western Canada road trip. They're in Vancouver tonight, about a half hour away from first face-off against the Canucks. We're going to check in with NashvillePredators.com's Thomas Willis. Talk about the guys in gold. That's next. Happy holidays from Sportsline and News Channel 5+.